most famous physical therapist on the internet.
It's a Monday morning, Brad. Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
You're just waking up. Today we're the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
And our opinion, of course, Bob.
Not through myself off. Today we're going to talk about you're doing the wrong exercises for your back pain. How to know. We're going to give you 3 rules. Plus, it's a giveaway day.
So, how to know if you're doing the wrong exercise?
Right, or how to know what exercises to do.
Oh, okay.
So you hurt your back or you've had back pain for a long time and you're like, which exercises should I be doing?
Yeah.
There's a lot of them out there.
Right.
And
right.
some of them are not appropriate for you.
Right.
There's some that are.
So this video is going to give you some good guidelines.
Give you the rules.
That's right.
I put 3 rules. It's 5 rules.
Oh, that would be a problem.
When I was doing it, I first started off, I'm going to do 3 rules. And then I came up with 2 more. So there's 5 rules.
Wow. Bonus.
By the way, if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, go to bobandbrad.com. Go to the giveaway section. We're always giving something away. This week, we're giving away a Booyah Stik. I'm going to show this later in the video, actually, on how you can use it.
All right.
You can go to Facebook. It'll be pinned at the top of the page, contest. Go to Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok if you want a 60-second version of our program. So, rule number 1. Let's go right into it.
That's right. Just jump into it.
Nearly all forms of back pain, I want to see some walking from you. That's one exercise. Even with the kind that hurts with walking, because some of the people, they have what is called shopping cart syndrome, like with spinal stenosis.
You lean forward and you find out if you lean on something, the pain drops significantly.
Right. Even those people, I want you to walk, and we want you to try to work your way up into better posture again over time. Yes.
Up. But don't push it too hard. If you started to get pain, particularly sharp pain, that's enough for sure.
Yeah, we don't want to increase pain. That's one of the next rules is, we don't want to increase pain.
Right. Don't irritate it.
Yeah. So with the walking, you go ahead. You want to walk with good posture. Sometimes we want you to walk at a higher speed if you can, because it actually decreases the amount of weight bearing on your back. I've said this many times. I'll say it again.
You're not going to race walk, but just pick it up a little bit.
Pick up the pace, and you might be surprised. Also, every once in a while, go ahead and grab your wrists behind you like this and pull back, and that straightens out your posture, and then head out again after that. So you might be leaning like this. Grab, straighten out, then go ahead and walk.
One of those reminders.
All right, rule number 2. Exercises should not only decrease the pain like we alluded to, but it often is going to what we call centralize the pain.
Right.
Brad, do you mind turning around once? I want to show what sciatica would be on you.
Oh, sure.
So sciatica quite often is you have pain in the back. It goes down into the butt, down into the leg, sometimes down into the foot and toes.
Right. And it may come around the front as well.
It might come in the front. Back pain can, in itself can, even if it's not sciatica, it can go down the front or down the back to the knee.
Right. It's called a referral pain.
Right. But in all cases, let's say you're seeing pain all the way down here. As it begins to improve, what you want to see is that it starts getting better down here first.
Right.
So the pain that's the farthest away is the one that should get better first. So if you're doing exercise, and let's say, for example, Brad's got sciatica, pain all the way down into the foot. He starts doing exercise, and it gets better up in the back and the butt, but it's worse down in the leg.
Yeah.
Bad sign.
It's a red flag.
Yeah, red flag. That's not what you want. You want it to get... Even the numbness and tingling might get better in the foot.
Sure.
That's quite often what I see, Brad. I'll have them do exercise, and they go, I don't know, as much tingling or numbness or burning or weird sensations.
It still may hurt up here, but that's okay. It's a good sign if it's better down there.
So you want it to all move up, and it might even get slightly worse in the back, but if it's moving out of the leg, it's a really good sign. So no matter what the exercise, the more the pain is spreading out, the worse it's getting, the more that it's narrowing up or centralizing, as we call it, it's getting better. So that's good. That's the guideline that you're going to use when you do these exercises, when you're choosing exercise. All right. Generally, rule number 3, painful movements, you're actually often going to do exercise in the opposite direction. So let's say the common one. It hurts with sitting It hurts with bending over. Well, you want to show that, Brad?
If you're bending,
you're flexing.
Where's our chair? We normally have a chair.
I know.
But if you're sitting, particularly in a lower chair or your car,
right,
and those increase pain, and oftentimes associated with that, I find a lot, and I think you probably noticed this too, Bob. It's painful when they sit, and then when you stand up, it's kind of hard to straighten. But after you start walking, it starts to feel better.
Yeah.
Then
you're going to be bending makes it worse. So you're going to want to actually go the opposite direction. I'll show that, Brad.
Right.
So for those of you who have back pain that fits that flexion model, you're going to go ahead and start with probably just also first laying on your stomach.
Right. Sometimes you have to lay there. Initially, it feels a little uncomfortable, but within 10 or 15 seconds, the pain starts to reduce, particularly if there's leg pain and it starts to get better. Just lay there for a bit and then progress as Bob shows.
Yeah, in extreme cases, you actually might take a pillow and put it underneath you.
Right.
I shouldn't even say extreme cases. It's not uncommon to start with a couple pillows. Eventually, you get down to this. This is the next stage. You actually get up onto your elbows, tell the elbow prop. I even have people wiggle back and forth a little bit, get a little movement in the back.
As long as it feels better when you're doing it.
And then you're going to progress to extensions. Prone extensions, we call them, or micro ones. Little micro press-ups, we call them. And so I'm going just partially up, and I'm keeping the pelvis down. I'm not lifting the pelvis up like this. And eventually, you want to get all the way up into here.
I'll actually put my hands right here on patients when I first have them start doing that.
Yeah, my back just cracked when you did that.
Oh, of course, Bob. A little more stabilization there.
Oh, it feels good.
Oh, of course it does, Bob. You're doing great. He's really got good range of motion.
Yeah, I do it quite often. And so, again, you go back to rule number, was it 2? When I'm doing these extensions, that back pain should start feeling better. It should start getting more narrowed up. A lot of times, if it's right, people will say they know right away. They go,
right.
Oh, that's what I've been looking for. And often what I see, Brad, very often on the layperson, it hurts when they bend forward. So what do? They stretch forward.
They think we got to stretch those muscles out, but that almost always is not the case. I mean, there may be a few exceptions.
So now let's say you're Brad and you have spondylolisthesis.
Right, which also mine has a component of stenosis.
Stenosis,
and they're very similar symptoms.
Spinal stenosis.
They cross over.
Quite often, the thing that's going to bother somebody like Brad is, especially if you stand up and you reach back, especially if you're over 55, pretty common for these things. You reach back like this, and you don't like that, do you?
No, like if I'm working overhead for a little bit, painting or something. It's like, it's about 5-10 minutes, and I'm getting a pretty sore back, and I know I need to sit down.
Yeah, so we'll look what the back is doing here. I'm extending the opposite direction
going
now.
Backwards.
So the last exercise I showed you, that's the last thing you'd want to do.
Let's show them. This is my extension.
Yeah. Yeah, you got very little
That's about it. I don't like to go higher than that, and I don't even like to stay there very long.
So, Brad, show a couple of flexion exercises you would do instead then.
Yep.
So this is stuff that Brad tends to do. He does single knee to chest, but he's starting to get the back flexed a little bit, and this stuff feels good to you.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Right now, my back is saying, keep it going.
Now, you often do these even on a roll sometimes, don't you? Don't you use a foam roller?
Well, actually, I use a ball.
A ball.
But yeah.
Oh, no, I meant, didn't you sometimes on your pelvis?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. I haven't done that one, but I don't know if we want to.
No,
that was a little advanced.
We got all sorts of videos on these, but just again, to give you the general guideline.
Right.
All right, let's say the one that really bothers you, like you're getting out of bed and you turn, and that really bothers you.
Well, you
rotation.
Get those twist pains, and they kind of like take your breath away.
So if you have a problem with rotation, this is rotating your back too, even though you're moving your legs.
Yep, exactly.
So this is a good test for you. Let's say you have trouble turning. I want you to check both directions. So I'm going to go this way, which is actually like turning the upper body to the left.
Right. So his knees stay together and gently go to the right. That's twisting the low back.
And if I go to my left with the legs, that's like twisting the body to the right.
Sure.
Now, what you want to check is see if both directions are bothersome. There goes my mic.
Uh-oh.
Are both directions giving you pain? So if I go this way and it hurts, what about this way?
Right.
And maybe can I go this way even just a little bit? You know what I mean?
Yep.
And if that doesn't hurt, go ahead and start just gently rotating. Find the direction it'll let you go.
Right. Work the
And work
pain-free range, and then go back to the painful side and see.
Yeah,
if it's
every once in a while,
Yep.
check it out. Has it gotten better?
I've had good luck with this with patients, and they'll go home and they'll come back, and it's like, well, yeah, and then they can go right and left, equal range, and
exactly,
and the
over
pain
time.
improves with it.
Now, for those of you out there, rule number 4. Let's say you have pain just with all movements.
Yeah.
Yeah. With that type of person, what we work on is one, we try to stabilize. We're going to strengthen muscles that'll stabilize and have you really not move at all right now.
Right. You really want to protect it.
Really protect it. I hope eventually we can get you to some movement, but right now we got to get those nerves calmed down. We got to get so they're not so hypersensitive. So with you, we're going to have you probably do, like we have some abdominal exercises. I'm going to show one, Brad. So one is just a simple one is you put your hands underneath the low back to support it.
Yep.
And you're just going to go ahead and lift one leg and then lift the other leg.
If it, like Bob is actually going both legs at the same time for a little while there.
Right.
Sometimes that's too aggressive.
Yeah, you may have to start like this.
Yep. Tighten those stomach muscles up.
Yep.
It's amazing how, like, just
putting more advanced, you can go like this.
Oh yeah. By the time you're doing that, you're probably feeling better. You're up and about more.
And more advanced yet is you actually lift your head up and your elbows up. So there's also a sideways one, a plank, where you actually put your knees together like this and you just lift up.
Sure.
And so you're up on your knees and this works the side, the obliques.
Right.
And so you know, again, we have videos on these. We're just trying to show you right now which direction you want to head if you have pain. Rule number 5, always work towards good posture. If your spine is aligned correctly, which on Brad, that would be, do you mind standing to the side, Brad?
Sure.
So slight curve in, curve out, curve in. Nice and straight, basically. Yeah. Your spine is just going to be a lot less stress on it if you are in that position. That's why, you know, this week's giveaway, the Booyah Stik, works out so well for this. We actually have people do an exercise where they put it in place, and yep, there's 3 points of contact here. If you don't get 3 points of contact, you're not doing it right. So you're going to get point of contact on the head, the mid-back, and it's actually going to hit the pelvis. And then we have them do squats that way.
Bring the feet out a little bit and simply, now let's do it this way so you can see. If I do this, look at that. No blood.
1 point of contact.
Yeah, we want that glued to your body. Keep that back straight. It's great work for the legs as well. Good body posture. Posture squats, right?
Yeah, posture squats. I think we had pole squats. We had all sorts of.
Not pole dancing.
Pole dancing. But my wife actually, just by showing her this once, it just provided her with such a good visualization that she uses throughout the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when she lifts something, she's like, she pictures that pole in place.
Right.
So right away she remembers that you're supposed to keep everything in alignment.
Yeah, that muscle memory or posture memory.
Right. Just that visualization too, I think, works throughout.
Bet.
Those are the 5 rules. You follow them and you should be on the path towards the recovery of your back pain.
Right. As well as maintenance, Bob.
Remember, Brad and I can fix just about anything.
Except for
a broken heart.
That's right, Bob.
But by gosh, we're going to keep working on it.
Yeah, but this video is not going to do much for that one.
No, but
it's good, pain-free back anyways.
Peace.